Alright, time to puzzle and figure all of this out then, I guess. If we've actually done this like many times before, then that means... Wait, but if... We can't be stuck in a time loop just here, right? Like, that's what I'm thinking right now. Like, I feel like it's only in this city. Also, if there's two Dunyarzad's, that's weird.
Did you actually come back from the forest yesterday?
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Are you two daydreaming?
Are we?
Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
Right.
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming?
No, but remember what he said just now. Nobody dreams in Sumeru.
True. It's so weird that people here don't dream.
Uh-huh.
Why is that? Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago. Who else can we talk to?
Let's try talking to Dia again.
Paima remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again?
Well, she cares a lot about Dunyarzad, so let's try taking her to see the real Dunyarzad.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous
A gang of kidnappers that had just ambushed you, and you defeated the gang of the kidnappers. Yes, I know.
Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could have went all out. Anyway, can you do something for me?
You want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
The Claymore, right?
Tell her, Traveler!
You got injured because you aren't used to your current greatsword, and you sold your greatsword to support the festival.
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
Alright, so this is the situation.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
Haven't you noticed anything off about Dunyarzad?
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in anything and really gloomy.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh?
At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
Come with me, I'll show you some evidence.
Alright, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely safe here.
She'll be fine. That's not her anyway.
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here. We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
She doesn't see it, can she?
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
She can't see it.
I told you that you two are special.
Yikes. Now what?
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
You can see her?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sumeru's festival has been repeating itself. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sumeru's festival as a sick joke.
Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
Yeah, that's what I thought about.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say? I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha?
I doubt it. Most information in the Akasha comes from Irminsul.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right. What do you think?
You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
But how would it do that?
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
Take it off!
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
It's worth a shot, but somehow I don't think it'll be that simple.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
Actually, I also noticed something else.
Huh? What is it?
I feel like at the end of every day, there's always a sound of a beep.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
I heard the same around- wait, I heard the same sound in Port Armos. Did we? I don't remember that.
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
I heard it again.
Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
What is going on? How is it not related to the terminal?
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length.
Again?
At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our progress.
Who is that? Didn't she say we have to fix it before the end of the day? It's been the end of the day now. Do we fail? Why am I wearing it again? What the heck?
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle.
I knew that thing wasn't to be trusted. I flipping knew it.
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are. If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself. I guess I'm the moon. The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination? Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues.
You're acting like this is fun. I am trying to figure this out so I can save Dunyarzad. What are you so happy about?
My lady, did you get hurt?
Hold on, something's not right.
Dia?
She doesn't have the scar. She didn't get hurt this time.
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
Why did you not get hurt?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Something's changed.
If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar.
She's gotten used to the flipping weapon by now. Is it possible that we have already broken free?
Oh, you're right. Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
We'll know for sure at the end of the day.
Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
No.
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight. Hey, what kind of an answer is that?
She means no, you didn't.
Let's go back to our room.
No!
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
They're willing to kill people to get what they want. Which, whatever it is they want, it's not worth it. I already know.
We're still in the same day.
As expected, it's not that simple as we thought.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us? Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach.
True.
Did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
Well, the time loop theory is indeed incorrect.
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
First of all, because she told me that it's not true. Also, Because Dia's fighting skills have been improving.
Oh yeah, you're right! So, what's your new hypothesis?
We're getting controlled for some reason.
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive that same day again and again.
Right, they're just deleting our memories of the previous day. That makes sense. We aren't in a time loop. Instead, our memories are being erased at the end of each day.
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories!
How many? They've done this for like over a month. Oh my god.
Tell us if we're right or wrong! To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyrocrystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
Huh.
That isn't simple at all!
So it's still the wrong conclusion?
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new.
But this one makes so much sense.
Right! She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go!
Are we just in a mirage? Is that it? No, because then... I feel like this one made the most sense. You know why the thing doesn't make sense? If our memories were erased every single day, then that would mean that Dunyarzad wouldn't just be here. Like, if she's too sick to move, she would just keep in bed. So there's a fake Dunyarzad right now. So there's still something more.
Yes! Your memory's being erased every day!
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sumeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate?
True. But if the sages were behind this, if they utilized the entire city's resources as well as information supplied by the Akasha.
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything! It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof. This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now? It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they used some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it.
So it's like an illusion. We're not in a time loop, but we're also not in the real world.
Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now?
I suddenly realized that something is strange. Is it about Dunyarzad?
Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
Oh, how come we've never thought about leaving the city? I think we're in a domain with all these people. So like days are actually passing, but everything is fake. But then how are we eating? How are we eating? Have we ever tried leaving the city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
Twice.
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back? Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night.
That sounds terrifying.
But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
Maybe this is the key.
Yep, something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Well, there's our cue. Let's go and try to leave the city today.
About that. Well, where should Paimon begin?
What do you mean? Are you scared?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
Another message? From who?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Why did everything go green? Or
Can't
yellow?
go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
This is my own voice.
You should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
Huh? Let's go and try to leave the city today.
Okay, let's go!
So we've done this twice. I'm weirded out. I'm like trying to like... I'm like being so quiet because I'm trying to figure this out, but it's so confusing.
Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me, I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
So the Academia doesn't trust you at all.
Angering me won't get you anywhere.
Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry!
Paimon, you stay here.
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Well, leaving the city might trigger disruptions to our memories. We need someone to stay and witness events from the inside.
But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you.
I know it's scary, but we have to do this.
Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look.
Okay, okay.
And please, be careful.
Of course. Oh. And then you never came back. Something like that. Right?
Memories!
Huh? Let's go and try to leave the city today.
Traveler!
Oh, Paimon!
Paimon would never see you again! You just disappeared! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back!
That's so sad.
Paimon that you were only taking a quick look!
What did I promise?
Paimon, calm down. She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying. What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
No, I don't even know that yesterday existed.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken. So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
So they didn't just restrict access to Sumeru City. They're also erasing the memories of those who leave.
It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me. I'm done. Here you go. What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal? You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right? Yep. I'll help you save the messages.
So that message, is that what I left for myself when I left the city?
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside. Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
What? That's terrifying.
Everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable.
Like I thought,
And
it's
if we
like a
take your
domain.
word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents. There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other. Absorbed by something like a sun in the sky.
Huh?
And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Actually what? I'm confused.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Give me some time. I need to organize my thoughts.
Hey! Where are you going?
Outside the city. No, I'm just kidding. I can still teleport out of here, can I? I kind of want to try. Can I? Never mind. Never mind, I can't, okay. This is like the weirdest thing we've ever experienced, I swear to God.
Do you want some alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you. Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away!
I think I know the answer now.
Awesome!
I do
What
not.
is it? Paimon wants to know! Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival?
Ask away, Miss Mahida.
Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it.
Oh, okay.
And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them. Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this? Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that? Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming.
I see.
In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
Yeah.
So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Yes, and they don't intend to stop there.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
Mass production of dreams.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha.
I'm confused. I don't get it. Why would they do that now in the festival? That's weird, right?
People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha. And so it continues.
But why did it happen like today?
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right? Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Of course you would say that because you do it all the time.
So that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
Right, so we're just asleep, basically.
Alright, last question. Who am I?
Oh, you're the Dendro Archon. Hello.
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
That was the easiest one of them all. Yeah, I have a lot of questions for you, but it doesn't seem like a good time.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Why couldn't you just simply tell us the truth?
You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds.
Yes. What did you mean by that?
Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense.
No.
Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker?
Oh.
Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk.
Alright, I guess.
That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions.
So, about the side effects of this mass-produced dream.
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so, when? You might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate.
Why is the dream about the Sub-Zero's festival?
I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence? Even you don't know the reason? Wow, now that's strange. The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it. Traveler, do you have any information?
This one.
Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart.
Definitely that one.
Celebrate the birth of that god? Could it mean?
They're just against you?
No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable. After we end the Sumeru's festival Samsara, we have to look into them. How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous!
They don't care about the new Archon, they only care about the old one. And even that one they don't really care about.
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
Do you mean the previous Dendro Archon?
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again.
She's talking about the old Dendro Archon, I'm pretty sure. No!
Oh, we're out of time today. I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Alright. They misspelled something. Striots.